Even though these drills look identical and they have almost the exact same specifications, there is one huge, and I can't stress that enough, huge difference. And to see it, you have to flip them over to the underbelly, and it's right there. Now, if you're going to talk about Ryobi HP tools, you definitely have to talk about Ryobi batteries. Now, the marketing department at Ryobi might have got a little overzealous here and told a really teeny tiny white lie. That white lie was this, that any Ryobi HP tool paired with a Ryobi HP battery will improve the performance of that tool. Now, that's not always true. Let me show you why. Here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. On this side right here, we have a Ryobi 18 volt lithium battery, and over here I have the Ryobi 18 volt lithium high performance. If you look at these from the side, they almost look identical in size and shape. The only difference is this Ryobi right here is a 1.5 amp hour battery, and this one over here is a 2 amp hour battery. So the HP batteries give you a little bit more power density in the same exact shape. So you have to take a real up-close look at these batteries to better appreciate the slight differences. Over here we have the HP battery, and over here I have the standard lithium. Now you'll notice right down here there's two metal contacts on the HP battery. According to Ryobi, those contacts communicate with the tool to better improve performance of the HP battery and tool working together. So this is where things get interesting. So you know we have those contacts on the HP battery right there, and it will go into this HP drill just like that. So that means right there should be some contacts for that battery to tool communication, and they ain't there. They're nowhere to be found. So thanks to some eagle-eyed customers and possibly a YouTuber, Ryobi decided to correct the problem with the half-inch drill and just released this guy right here. This is brand new. It's the half-inch HP brushless drill. And guess what, guys? It has terminals on it right down there, guys. It's terminal. So this drill and the HP battery should work together to give you better performance. We gotta test it. So the whole video has been leading up to this test. Let me show you what we're gonna do. We've got an HP battery right here, the 2 amp hour battery with the contacts, the communication ports, and I've got the brand new HP half-inch drill. It's got the contacts as well. So for the first part of the test, I've got my HP battery fully charged. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some duct tape and cover over those communication ports so that communication between the battery and the tool, the drill in this case, will be cut off. And what we're going to do is we're going to see how many holes we can drill before this battery goes flat. Well, I have successfully made a real mess of my studio here. You can see in part one of this test, I was able to drill 72 holes, and that was with the communications port block. So this is part two of the test. What I've done is I've recharged the battery. It's fully charged now. I've taken off the duct tape. So in this test, the battery and the HP drill will be using that communications port, and hopefully we will see more than 72 holes. Here we go. So I just completed the second part of the test, and that was with the HP brushless drill right here, connected to a HP battery. That communication port was open, so this drill was operating at peak performance. Now, in peak performance, I was able to drill, wait for it guys, 72 holes. Now, I might sound like I'm repeating myself. I'm not. In the first test, it was 72 holes, and that was with that communications port blocked. And the second test, and I'm not making this up, 72 holes. All right, guys, it is time for the wrap up, and let me tell you, this has been a journey for me. It's kind of baffling what's happening here, but I think we're figuring it out. So when I first bought my Ryobi HP drill, it did not have terminals on the bottom right there. So I was thinking, I'm really not getting the full performance out of that drill. So I was very happy to see that Ryobi released this brand new HP drill with the terminals. but now it turns out that the terminals and that communications don't seem to be changing the performance of the drill. That's confusing, right? Like, am I the only one? All right, guys, two things. First off, if you can make sense of this Ryobi HP tool insanity, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Also, if you're a Ryobi guy and you want to know about Ryobi batteries, there's a video right there you're not going to want to miss. I'll catch you over there.